So let's get started on this beautiful Tuesday with our two demis and one grand plie. In the hope we don't break your internet again, Jane.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And don't forget to inhale with your allergies, especially before you pull away forward. Inhale, lengthen, one, there we go. And now once again. That's it. Remember to stay in touch with your fingertips. Feeling like you're pressing forward. Shoulders down, elbows up, little fingers up. And to relax when you're ready. Okay. Here we go. To the other side, please. And and half point and full point and full point and full point and a half and the heel brush in. Flat and a half and a full point 3 times. 5 and half point again. 7 and 8 and a flat and half and a full full and half point and a heel and a down inside flex. 2 and a 3 plie outside side. 2, 3 plie and a flat and a half and a full and a full and a full and a half and a heel brush it in. Did it to the side and to the front. Flex back through your toes. Flex side through your toes. Close first. Let's roll through in first. And that's it. And here we go. Starting this flat and a half and a full and a full and a full and half and a heel brush it, flex back Here we go. To the other side, please. Yeah, let's not forget it starts with a flat. And here we go. And like a bad car joke, we're starting with a flat. And finger arch again. The floor. Little toe drives and 1. go tendu, front and the 2 and the 3, close your 5th, roll through in your 5th, and the side and the 2 and the 3, close your 5th, roll through in your 5th, and the back and the 2 and the 3, close your 5th, roll through your 5th, 1 to the front and the 1 to the back and the 4 to the side. Back and the 2 and the 3, close your 5th, roll through. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, roll through. Front and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, roll through. 1 to the back, 1 inside, that's not right. 1 outside front, 1 inside back, 4 more tendus. Let's roll through in second position this time, and there we are. So that last one is, the last little tiny bit is reminiscent of what we did yesterday. 3 to first, 1 to 5th, roll through, front, side and back. Then go inside front and outside back, 4 more to your first, to the side. Reverse the whole thing. 3 back, roll through in 5th, 3 side, roll through in 5th, 3 front, roll through in 5th, 1 inside back to first, 1 inside front, 4 more to your first. Last one stays open to roll through in second position. And here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3. Last one closes in 5th, roll through in 5th, squeeze your heels together. Side and 1, and 2. Close behind and 5. To the back 1. Close 5th. Inside front to first slowly and close. Outside back and close. 4 to first, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Reverse 1 and 2 and 3. Close your 5th. Roll through. To the side 1. Yeah, as soon as you rolled through in your 5th position, when you switch to the inside back or front, already return to your 1st position. Instead of keeping it in 5th. Yeah, okay. And there, half speed. Front and the close, back and the close, now 4 to the side. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Make sure you're only pushing down into the floor rather than opening your legs. And try to stand on 2 feet when you close. Speed inside. Make sure your ankles keep pressing forward. And relax when you're ready. Okay. And Jane, yes, you were right with your little doubt in your port de bras. Should it go that way or that way? Yes, it should have started with a reverse because your first set of tendus came from the back, so to speak. But at least we were consistent. Okay. Simple, but with our port de bras, 1 and the 2 and plié soutenu, and the 1 and the 2 and plié soutenu, 1 and the 2 and plié soutenu. What did I have in my evil head? One front, no. Yes, one side, one back, one side, reverse, and the 2 and the 3 soutenu, 1 and the 2 and the 3 soutenu, 1 and the 2 and the 3 soutenu, and the back, and the side, and the front, and the side. That's already all it is. You probably could squeeze a soutenu in there to go to the left immediately. 3 front soutenu, 3 side soutenu, 3 back soutenu. Inside, back, outside, side, inside, front, outside, side. No, inside, back first. Inside, front, sorry, my bad. Inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, outside, side. Now you can reverse it on the other side. Is that making sense?
Oh, okay. Because
it starts on the inside and then
outward. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And let's establish when you're coming from the front, your 2 first port de bras are on the or the last one is on the down, just to give Jane her proper dues. And when we reverse it, your first 2 port de bras are on the down and your last one is on the or. And ready to reverse it on the other side. You're absolutely correct.
Okay.
And then start with the reverse port de bras when you started with your tendus to the back. Okay. And here we go. One, 2, plie around and 1, 2, plie around, reverse your port de bras, 2, plie around, inside, outside, inside, with the arms would be nice, 1, reverse port de bras, plie around and 1, plie around on the or port de bras, 2, plie and back and side and front and side and the other side, 2, 3, plie around side, 2, 3, around and back. Make sure you're soutenu in 5th, outside, inside, 1 and 2, 3, plie and 1. Let's just make sure that we're keeping these soutenus in 5th instead of whatever other position we can get in there. How about doing the same thing with dégagés?
Okay.
Also, let's remember soutenu starts and ends in a nice plié. So you can brush right from there into your next dégagé in this case. Here we go. Same arm, same everything. 2. Up, down, 1. Close with plié so you don't run out of time. And 1, 2. 1. And relax for a second. It's a little faster to go. Yes, I'll give you that much. Let's get a nice clean start on the other side. Yeah, if you close your last dégagé already with plié, you're 1/2 count ahead. And go. Right. And as soon as you plié, already get into your relevé. Always taking it from your back foot rather than from wherever else we can take it from. Okay, are we good to go left? Okay, here we go. Destination fifth. Let's have 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1, 2 coupes to your fifth. 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1, 4 chevals. 8 and a 7 and a 6 and a 5 and a 4, 3, 2, 1, up to your passé and flat, close fifth, back. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, coupe to fifth, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 4 quick chevals. 8 and a 7 and 6 and a 5 and a 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1, plié relevé. Just stay right there. We'll take the left after. And here we go. Quick toes pushing into the floor. And one. Coupe fifth and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, passé flat. Just stay right there. Give it direction. That's it, good. And finish. Are you okay, Jane?
Yeah, just muscle cramp.
Did something bite you?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Left side, please. And that's it. And relax. Let's go forward and 2 and 3 and 4 and front and back, front and back. Plié to coupe to passé, relevé, temps lié, temps lié. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 to the bar and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 more plié, relevé, close your fifth. Up and over back and 2 and 3 and 4, lift and through and through and through, plié to coupe to passé, relevé, 2 temps liés, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, away from the bar and 3 and 4, one last balance from fifth to fifth. Now give yourself a nice long stretch to realign all these nuts and bolts and uncramp whatever is cramping. All right, here we go, starting with a port de bras forward in demi-plie. And basque to coupe passé. There we go. Into your tablier sideways. En dedans and long. À la seconde and plié away from the bar. Now passé from fifth to fifth. And make it one movement continuously right into your landing. To stretch. Alright, yeah, great. Don't forget that fifth balance were to plié, coupe, passé there in the beginning, instead of closing fifth. Right, there's one more to
So it's 5, not 4.
Exactly, it's 5.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. And left side, please. And really try to feel a nice stretch in your legs during that port de bras. And even more of a stretch when you take it through. And 6, 7. One more into demi-plié, 45 to the front. Again, feel it as a continuous movement all the way into your tabliers. And over. yesterday, front and side and back, one side, again, and 2 and 3, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 3 frappés, 2 chevalets. One more time. 2, 3, through fifth. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Three encore. 1 cheval back, 1 cheval side. One more time. Front, side, back. Cheval back, cheval side. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1 cheval front, 1 cheval side, 1 cheval back. Envelope inside, outside, inside, outside. So chevals and envelopes are a little calmer than they were yesterday. That looks about right, Jane. Mm-hmm. Are we good to give this a try? Keep it super small. Here we go. And the front, side, back. Cheval twice. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4. Cheval front, side, back. 1, 2. 4. Back, side, and envelopes. That's it. Relax for a second. We're leaving the lady in distress, and I am apologizing. Yes, there are only 2 chevals there in the end as well. Sorry, my bad. So after your 4 frappés, 1 to the front, 1 to the side, already start your envelopes. Instead of doing 3, I misspoke. I thought I could fit that 3rd foot in there, but somehow this is better. 2, 3, 4. 1 to the front, 1 to the side. And envelope starting on the inside. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Yep, correct. Technically reverse it. How about going to the left first, and then we'll take it one more time on the right, so Jane does not have to cry into her champagne tonight. And here we go. And nice and quick and isolated. And the front side. 2 and 1, 2, 3. Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth. 1, 2, 3. Fifth and 1, 2, 3. Fifth and 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth. And keep fifthing. And finish. Yes, it would be inside, back, outside, side, Jane. Inside, front, outside, side. There we go. Yes, correct. Otherwise you get yourself in trouble. Alright, as promised, let's have this one more time. Maybe we could use our heads this time. Okay, nice and small. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3. 2. Always destination. Fifth for your chevals. Fifth and fifth. Out, 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 in. Oh, 1, 2, 3. In twice. 4. And relax for a second. Right. Here we go. Almost. Are you good, Jane? Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay, here we are. The left side, please. And Good, nice and small. Everything in rhythm. Good, and 2. Yeah, the only sin was to close in 5th rather than going through 5th for that first cheval. Yeah, as soon as you close, you're stuck and it's over. That is that fun thing about through versus to. The difference is what? An H and an R. Let's go simple fondue to the front, plie, attitude to the side, développé to the front. Either close or not, I leave it up to you. Fondue to the side and fondue to the back. Let's développé arabesque the second time. Now we're reversing it from the back, plie, attitude to the side. One développé à la séquence, coupé, attitude inside. Feel yourself, stretch, close 5th, soutenu. Fondue to the front, plie, attitude to the side, développé to the front, fondue side, so that continues encore. However, our next développé is to the arabesque. Fondue back, plie, attitude to the side, fondue à la seconde, coupé, attitude croisé inside. Feel yourself, stretch and soutenu, and there we are. And here we go, feel that nice double dip in your fondues and plie attitudes. And fondue to the front, plie attitude, développé 5. You push down in your standing legs, super long waist, and a fondue to the side and to the back. This is only logical. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 soutenu. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 soutenu. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 soutenu. Why not soutenu to the other side, plié, soutenu to the other side again. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 soutenu. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 soutenu. back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, soutenu, plié to your back foot, 1.5, plié à la seconde, puis soutenu, back to where you came from. So it's a little soutenu bonanza. Close fifth front, since it came from fifth back. And half soutenu, that's right. Is that making sense? Front, 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 soutenu half. Side, 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 soutenu half. Back, 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 soutenu half. Soutenu 1.5, soutenu half. Also known as death.
It doesn't go to Alaskan before the last.
Or your very last one, yes, absolutely, because you're in the wrong fifth.
Okay.
So the last one comes from demi-plié à la seconde to susu into soutenu. Keeping in mind that each soutenu starts and ends with a demi-plié. Are we good? Here we go. 3. Nice and tall. Plié, 2 plié, and 1. And plié, 2 plié, and 1. Plié, 2 plié, 2 plié, 1.5. And susu 1. Up and down. Here we go, left 1. Half and 1. And susu. Yeah, susu and right. There we go. Okay. Second time was a little bit better than the first. All right, let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. There was that fun thing from yesterday. Fun. Front and the back and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and front and the back and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 front and the back and the side plié, front plié, back plié, front plié, coupé, close your fifth, back, front, en dedans pour le bras, back, front, en dedans pour le bras, back, front, side plié, back plié, front plié, back plié, coupé, front, done. Is that putting us into a marking shape?
Yeah.
What does Jane say? Okay. Let's not forget nice strong tendus and fifth positions. All the way throughout. Here we go. Let's not forget it's back front all the time there in the reverse. All right. However, we do have a left side to make up for our sins. Okay, let's try not to fake our tendus. Just push your toes into the floor. Don't push yourself too far over into your standing side. And here we go. Give you this direction to land in the end of 1. Down stage leg, up stage leg for your écartés, Gregg. Do you like to keep on going with the same leg, the tendu into your écartés, which it isn't. It switches legs all the time. So your first écartés are down stage écarté front, your second ones are up stage écarté back, not écarté front again. No. Is that making sense? Down stage. Yes, front, close, back, close, up stage. Yes, the other one, that's the one, right, correct. Now you can start over, that's right. And Jane, remember your first port de bras are on the or not on the long, into your écarté, so they go through first instead of going up and over through third. Okay. here we go one more time. Left foot is in front and and the other foot goes to this. There we go. And a two. And the other foot. There we go. Again, front and back. Now to the side into demi-plie. Close your fifth. How long can you keep your coupe fall into your fifth? One and two. The other leg écarté on the front and effacé back. Effacé front. The other leg. There we go. And back and front and side plie and the stretch and finish. That was better. Okay. I think we had something similar last week. We're going forward and back and the side and the through and the plie, coupe, tendu forward. Again forward and back and the side and the back and plie, coupe, tendu forward. And the forward and back and the side and the forward and back and plie, coupe, where am I? Croisé front. And forward and back and the side and the forward and back and the close 1.5 close behind. Now I have no clue if I can do this again or not. Forward and back and the side and the through and the plie, coupe, tendu forward so we don't run out of room. The same thing once again just to get used to the pattern. Forward and back and the side and the through plie, coupe, forward. Now start it on the croisé angle. Forward and back, switch and switch and switch and close. Chassé forward. Oh, hold on, my bad. Croisé forward, start that on the other side. Forward and back and the side and the switch and plie, 1.5 close fifth back. This is a little bit of spotting and effacés and croisés. Where are we at? Next one is en face to the side, number 3. Next one steps through to the back. Yep. From there, just close fifth front. There's no more. There are only 4 of them the first 2 times around. Yeah. So we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Demi-plie, coupe, chassé. And we do this one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Demi-plie, coupe, chassé forward. Now you're staying on your croisé angle that is slightly different. Forward and back, quarter turn side, quarter turn forward, 1 more back on that angle, demi-plie, coupe half turn to chassé forward. So you're back into your previous, to croisé, not your effacé, right? Yep, started on that side, forward and back and the side, and forward and back and plie, 1.5 to close in fifth. You're ready for the other side, technically speaking. Forward, back, side, back. Close. There's no fifth tendu kick. There we go. Coupe, chassé forward. Yep. The same thing once again. Forward and back and the side and step through. Close fifth, coupe, chassé forward. Now stay on your croisé angle. Forward and back. First forward and back, then side change, then one more quarter turn change, one more tourniquet to close again in fifth position front. Half turn, or well, it's a quarter turn to croisé. Chassé forward. Yep, chassé forward. Now start that same thing in this corner. Chassé forward. And you have to close fifth, otherwise. Yes, there. Forward and back. Now switch with the side. Switch one more time. Go back and plie 1.5 to fifth. Yep, that's the idea. Is that slowly making sense? I can see some steam coming out of Jane's ears. So the first 2 times you have 4 tourniquets, the second 2 times you have 5 tourniquets. Very, very important. So you always close your pirouettes from a tendu front. You're closing your fifth before your coupe or your pirouette. You're never closing from the back. It's always the same thing. Here's your Chinese puzzle for today. There's no tourniquet front, Gregg. We are starting forward and it only goes back after your à la seconde to close from tendu front into fifth position plie. Is that making sense? So don't give it an extra tourniquet.
So it's here, here, here.
There, and tourniquet back. Done. Close fifth. Yep.
Oh.
So you're always closing fifth from tendu front. Always, always. That never changes. That is why we have a fifth tourniquet the second time around. Then we started on the croisé angle. Exactly. The first one is just a quarter. Or 1.25, obviously. And now you're starting it on that side, forward and back. Now side. Now forward. One more back, because we always start from tendu front. Correct. 1.5 to close in fifth. Right. Are we good to mark this?
Okay.
And it's moderate in tempo, so there is time to think. But I would recommend not looking at each other. Chassé forward, so completely miss this. Then through and coupe and chassé. Stay on your course. 1, 2, switch. Up to fifth. And forward, back, and this side. Forward and close your fifth. And a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie. Coupe, chassé. Once again, effacé. En face. Croisé. Plie. You're staying on croisé. And the back. Now change. Front on the front. Change and 1, 2 and 3. Close fifth back. Yeah, careful there, Gregg. Not to have some accidental first position before you close. Out of your coupe. So see it all the way through. 2 coupe back into fifth position back. How are we doing? Are we good to give this a go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just see what happens. And there we go. En face. Step back. Close your fifth. Coupe chassé forward. And let's not forget our chassé forward there. Otherwise, you're so running out of room. One tendue too much, Gregg. No croisé. Change. Change. Now one more tendue. Plie easy to your fifth and chasse. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7. Just 4 tendues, Gregg. One. Effacé, en face. Plié, coupé, chassé, croisé, croisé forward and back and side. Front, back, plié, and 1. The other way, Jane. Almost. Yeah, but Jane, your head should go first into the direction where you're going. So let's not turn into an Albuquerque driver.
I didn't know what direction I was going.
Okay, then let's just say look behind you, because that is where you will finish up. Look any place, as long as your head is first. Almost, Gregg, just your generosity is falling on your feet. It's only 4 tendues the first 2 times, not 5.
So 1, 2, 3,
Done.
4, close.
Exactly. And now a big fat chassé forward out of your coupe, so you don't have to run into your guest bathroom over there. Right. Now you can start it over again. There we go. From the same place. 3, 4. Go. And forward. Right. Now you can keep on going forward. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 5. Correct. Yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plie. And go. But that is not a coupe in a million years. Maybe we need a little staple gun to staple that foot right to your ankle. Yeah, so really make sure your coupe is only a squeeze. Are we good to attack this from the other side? I take it as a yes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, remember, it's all about spotting. And 1. And again 2. And 1. Clean changes. Change your head and 1. Change head. Right and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and a close. Up and a forward again 1 and 2. Make an attempt at clean arms because they help if you do it right. 1. A little bit better there. Right. Okay. I think I remember that right. Port de bras forward and 2 and 3 and 4, développé to the front, temps lié forward to your fourth, to attitude to plié, pas de bourré. Port de bras sideways and 2 and 3 and 4, développé écarté, temps lié demi-rond to the other fourth for attitude plié, pas de bourré. Up and over back and 2 and 3 and 4, développé and 7 and 8, one more temps lié, demi-plié, forward, change corner, plié, close fifth. Chassé forward, circular port de bras 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, one temps du demi-plié, pirouettes, temps lié back, close your fifth. Port de bras 2 and 3 and 4, développé 6 and 7 and 8, from there temps lié, that gets you to your fourth. Attitude plié, pas de bourré. Port de bras to the bar, so to speak, 2 and 3 and 4, écarté front and 6 and 7 and 8, from there step into a temps lié. Whoa, so you have the correct foot in the back. Attitude plié, pas de bourré. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, sorry. Back into 2 and 3 and 4. Now develop here 6 and 7 and 8. One more temps lié to prepare on the FSA angle. Change your head to plié arabesque, close fifth. Chassé forward, circular port de bras. Demi plié, pirouettes to temps lié back today. Are we good to give this a mark? How's Jane? Kinda, sorta. Okay. How's Gregg? For you, it's already the second time, so it shouldn't be that big of a surprise.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's mark it. It's a lot of work. Oi. Any questions, comments, concerns, complaints? That's it, Jane. Yep. Plié close fifth. Then chassé forward into your circular port de bras. Blah, 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 blah. Temps lié. Plié. Pirouette. Okay. Don't be afraid to stop after the first side because it's quite a bit of stuff to do. Here we go. Développé. Temps lié. Let's not get too slow there. Otherwise we do Be aware your attitude becomes an arabesque plie before your pas de bourrée. Yeah, we don't want to stop our thought in the attitude and then we don't know which way it's going next. So really make sure you feel attitude into arabesque, into pas de bourrée. Right, so don't separate one from the other. Yes, these are two different positions, but you need to be absolutely clear which way the whole thing is going. Otherwise, it's just going to go any which way. And let's be where everything gets either 2 slow counts or 4 quicker counts. So don't get absorbed like I do sometimes in the music and then we're going too slow. Are we good to go to the other side? Okay, here we go.
Just a question about especially the écarté, like from the développé into the
right into the temps lié.
Yeah.
It's probably simpler than you think. So once you're here, all you have to do is just reach for the floor.
Okay.
Stretch. So it's basically from your développé to tendu to plié, if you were to take it slow motion.
Okay.
Super simple. You're going balance, balance, chasse, and stay. 5 and 6, and the last moment plie really quick. 2 pirouettes, 2 fourths, 1 and 2. So this is about syncopation. 5 and 6, and how late do you dare to go? And 7 and 8. That's all we want to do. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and a half. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stay as long as you're there. Last moment, super quick plie, super quick into your pirouette and into your fourth. So this is an exercise about syncopation. Is that making sense? Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
price can you make that pirouette one? And how quickly can you plie and bounce right out of it? So it's almost like a petit allegro combination when it comes to the speed of your plie. All right. And here we go. And one. Stay, 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 stay. Go. Hold on 1 second. First of all, for good housekeeping, Gregg, all these balanciers are sideways today.
Oh,
Yeah. Second, I had hoped in vain to get instead of Does that make sense? To expand, 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 and then stay as nice and tall as you can be for these pirouettes. However, despite the syncopation and despite everything else, there is no passe before coupe. Just saying. Oh, we get to do this one more time. And obviously, let's remember that your body is propelled by your head, not by anything else. So your head needs to be faster. It's a little bit, it's the reverse of when we do fouilletés and flick-flacks, where your upper body basically follows the action of your legs. In this case, your legs should actually be following the action of your head. All right. Enough said. Let's give this another try. What do you say? Make sure you're not closing your elbows when you close your pirouettes. That's really important. Keep them where they are. Right, you're closing your fingertips, but not your elbows. I don't even care if you're going to first or to third, as long as you only keep your fingertips closing. So your arm positions are up to you, whichever one you're feeling more comfortable. And here we go. See how much of a surprise you can make it. Keep expanding and expanding and expanding. Explore how far you can go. And one. Keep expanding and expanding and expanding and one. Expand and expand and expand and expand. 1, 2. And 1. Make sure you can feel your little toes on your leg when you take your passing. And relax. That was better. Yeah, just careful not to get too knee bound there, Gregg. And then your toes are flying around your standing leg rather than being attached to them. I know. But no worries, we still have that nice combo from yesterday. And I believe it's so with 3 changements. 1 and the 2 and the 3 chassé, 4 plie, 5 pirouette, 6 and the 7 and the 8 plie, 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4 close, 5 changement, 6 and the 7 and the 8. That gets you to the other side. So it's kind of like a bookend for your changements. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 plie, pirouette. Tendre back, prepare en dedans. Close 5 changement, 6 changement, 7 changement, 8. This time pirouettes stay in coupe. So all of these missed coupes from the previous combinations have a chance to be caught up with. Is that making sense to you, Jane?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, are we good to mark this?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is mostly about rhythm. And here we close 5, 7, 8, 1. Yes. Are we good? So now instead of a really long preparation, you get a really short preparation. All right, here we go. Try to stay in your beat. 1, 2, 1 and 2. One beat. 1 beat. And relax for a second. Alright, almost. The first part was good. The second one we started to overanalyze and to neglect our pliés right before the turn. That's always the difficult thing to not care too much about your second set, I guess. But the focus really should be on your plié before the stuff instead of the stuff itself, and then, you know, it goes all over the place. Would you like to have a redemption set on this one? First part pretty good. Try to make your second part as good as the first. Don't they say the first pancake is always the worst, and then from that point on it gets better? I guess here we are exactly in the reverse mode. Okay, let's have this one more time. And here we go. And consistent, small, easy. How much less can you work? That's it. And easy. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Close. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Little solo there. Okay. Fourth and fifth. Assemblée side glissade change. Sorry, this is me. Second and fifth, assemblée side glissade change. Fourth and fifth, and second and fifth, glissade, assemblée stretching knees. Fourth, fifth, assemblée, first glissade, next, front to back today. Second, fifth, assemblée from back to front, glissade from front to back. Fourth, fifth, second, fifth, glissade, assemblée, regular, done. Échappée, assemblée, glissade, change. Échappée, assemblée, Gregg, not échappée, glissade. Échappée, no. Échappée, close fifth, assemblée, side.
Oh,
Yes, now glissade toward your front foot. It's much meaner than you think it is. Toward your front foot. Yes, now you can have échappé side close behind. Assemblée side and glissade toward your front foot. Assemblée always comes from back. And glissade front foot. There we go. Now fourth, fifth, second, fifth, glissade assembly. Ready for the other side. Fourth, fifth, assembly, glissade. No, glissade toward your front foot, Greg. Otherwise it's cheating.
fourth,
Fifth,
fifth,
assembly.
assembly,
Front foot goes.
Glissade.
There we go, exactly. The same as your second.
second, fifth,
Assembly. Yep. And glissade. Front foot. Yep, you're absolutely correct. Yes. Now fourth, fifth, second, fifth, glissade, assembly, regular. It should feel like $1 million after the torture right before that. Front foot. The same with échappé to second.
fifth,
Assembly back to front, glissade front to back. Right. Two échappés and glissade assembly. Well, we're going to give this a mark. Okay. I guess I'm choosing the right tune for it. And fourth, fifth, brush, second, fifth, brush, fourth, second, glissade. If you don't want it to feel like an epileptic seizure, you have to brush your feet like crazy into the floor. And keep brushing. Greg, you're still taking your glissade the wrong way. So you're brushing your right foot and you're brushing your right foot again for your glissade. It's almost like doing a double assembly. The only difference is the first one is assembly, the second one is glissade. No, assembly starts from your back foot. So that would be your left foot. There, now brush twice.
assembly,
And now
glissade.
glissade the other way. You're still cheating.
fourth, fifth,
2,
assembly.
3. Yes, there you go. So you literally have a double action in that left foot, and that is what this combination is all about. Second, fifth. Now double action in your right. Assembly first, glissade second. Yep, correct. The rest is no problem. Glissade wrong way. If it feels natural and comfortable, you do it wrong. There we go. Second, fifth, assembly. Glissade in the way you don't want to go, correct. Now you can go the way you do want to go. Right. Are we going to give this an attempt at a try? That's it, right. Yep. Yes, correct. Right. If you brush, there is not going to be an issue. If you fake it in any way, there will be an issue. Okay. Howard, giving this a go, what do you say? Here we go, Owen. That's it. Owen. That was the idea. Keep going, Jane. That's it. And nope, the other way, Greg. That's right. So it's again syncopated, and you have to get from that fifth immediately. As soon as you land, that same foot needs to brush out once again. So you have exactly, Jane. That's the idea. That was exactly the idea. Are we good to go to battle one more time with this combo? Okay. The very first time actually was good, Greg. Yeah, if you tie it all together, it'll happen. Then you started thinking and then it disappeared. Okay, here we go. And that's it. Yep. Almost. Right. Not bad. That first side actually was quite good. And yes, this is kind of a capital B when it comes to a combination. With red flashing light. All right, I'm sensing for today we are above our desired internal temperature. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be seeing you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.